speaking about regret, how about when you try to dispose something or sell something, you actually go and find somebody to buy something from you, but then after you actually enter into the transaction, you have, you're sorry you did it, and it's making you very nervous and preventing you from sleeping very well. How would you say you should handle a situation like
Yes.
that?
All these are games of the mind. Mind plays tricks on us. Person who is very poor, you know, he's looking for money. But suppose money came all of a sudden, he becomes restless. See? So when one doesn't have money, one is restless. One gets lots of money, one gets restless. Isn't that happening in the world? Poor people are struggling for the money, and rich people are struggling to preserve money. Both are in stress. Okay. Suppose somebody who wins the lottery, you should think that they should be really excited and be happy. Many of them, it becomes disastrous. Excitement lasts for only 1 hour, 2 hours, at the most one day. And then all the misery start. How to manage money, who to give, what to do. Because basic problem is not pleasure or pain, but learning to live with ourselves. So learning to live with ourselves is expanding our consciousness so we can absorb the shocks of loss and excitement of gain. So we have to maintain balance. Most people oscillate like pendulum, to be or not to be, to sell or not to sell. And they waste so much time selling or not selling. If it doesn't sell, they worry it is not selling. Then it sells, they think, I did not get enough money, I should have gotten more money. Mind invents all kind of tricks. So the answer is, let go. Take enough time before you make the choice. After you make the choice, let go. Don't think about it at all. Okay? This is what it is. Otherwise, you would feel regret you did it. And this we regret because we build attachment. Attachment like, I don't want to sell my place because it was given by my grandparents. Sentimental value. I went every summer. This was my vacation spot. The world has hundreds of vacation spots. If you get the money, you can go into new place. You can do new venture. Freshness comes to life instead of being stagnant. Also, other thing I want to bring out is, it is illusion that pleasure make us happy and pain make us unhappy. Matter of fact, both pleasure and pain make us unhappy. Does it make sense? No, explain.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, so pain we understand it makes us unhappy, right? Right. So what do you do when you have pain or problem? What happens? Your hunger goes away, right? Your sleep goes away, right? You become nervous because there are problems. What would I do? But how about pleasure? Suppose you are traveling around the world. You are excited about traveling to different countries. You know, you are going to meet all distant relatives for the first time. So you get excited. What happens when you get excited? You lose your hunger, you lose your sleep, you become anxious. So basically, pleasure and pain are similar. When somebody is very miserable, cries, okay? And when one cries a lot, what happens? They start laughing. You cannot cry forever. And look at, when you laugh so much, something very funny, you laugh so much, tears come to your eyes. See? So both are the circumference that revolves constantly. What we need to do to be in the center. So pleasure doesn't excite us too much, pain doesn't depress us too much, but maintain balance. that is called samatha or sthita prajna state, stability of mind or spiritual maturity. And spiritual maturity is we see the world is impermanent. We don't own anyone. We cannot control anyone. We cannot control pleasure. We cannot control pain. We just watch. Everything passes. And that is the really spiritual message. There is no such thing as pleasure or happiness. It is all illusion. Wise people see pleasure is painful because tapa means to attain it takes effort. Then comes retention of it, to hold on to it. It also takes lots of effort. Sanskaras, then impression that I want this to repeat it, that produces craving, and craving is suffering. And end result is suffering anyway, because no matter whatever pleasure you get ends in pain. You can eat up to such point or any pleasure, it becomes painful. You get tired of it. And that is the nature of mind. So really, balanced state is focusing inward, transcending the mind. Relying on the mind would always give you fluctuation, ups and downs. So with yoga practice and meditation practice, you attain equilibrium. Equilibrium, balance, or the big waves of excitement and depression, pleasure and pain, reduced to smaller waves. So we maintain our equanimity, we maintain peace, we become happier, we can live in the present. So everything is interconnected. Living in the present, balancing the life, and also not thinking too much of the past or future, so we can really enjoy life fully. Also, other aspect is our happiness doesn't depend upon our family, material things, or anything else, on fame or power. Our happiness comes from within. If we choose to be happy, we can be happy. So all we need to do is choose to be happy. Everything will work out. If you go to hell and you say, I want to be happy, you will be happy, and you make everyone in the hell happy. And if you go to heaven and say, I'm miserable, you would spread your misery in the heaven. So we carry heaven and hell with us at all the times. Okay.